Hello and welcome to the Bristol Ensemble at home. Hope you're all keeping well. A little dreary weather here in Bergen today, so we're staying indoors most of the time. Today we've got a really lovely recital, something a little different, and it's Charlie Grove, who'd be broadcasting from Bristol, from his home in Bristol. Charlie's works with us on the Preludes project, and he's one of our main teachers there. He's also a singer and songwriter, so he's going to share with us today some of his beautiful songs that he's written, some of them inspired by this whole period of being in lockdown and his experiences of that. So without further ado, now I'm going to pass you over to Charlie, and he'll take us through half an hour of lovely personal music, his own works, and I hope you enjoy listening to this, and we'll talk a little later. Okay.
Well, hello everybody. I'm Charlie Groves. I'm coming to you from Montpellier. There's all sorts of noise in the background because my family are here. They're trying to feed the pets. There's all sorts of things going on. But we are going to do a recital for you today, and going to sing some of my own songs, some of the songs that I do with the Preludes project, which is run by Bristol Ensemble in schools. I've been working for them for 10 years now, with Penny Rawlings, who's a Bristol music legend, and a whole lot of other legends who are an incredible team. I'm sure you will meet some of them in the future. Anyway, my songs are pretty much heart on the sleeve stuff, and this first one is called Slow Down. This lockdown has given us a chance to slow down, but it's pretty difficult to tell the people that you care about that they mean the world to you. So there's a song about this. So let's try and make it sound a little bit like a band. I think this first one is a bit up tempo. So we're going to go into the Carnegie Hall now. There we go. Got my guitar. A little bit of well, why don't we have a bit of keyboard? Nice keyboard wash, I think, in the background. Keep things going. Some guitar. You ready for the drums? Drums are great, they're on my phone. Look, here we go. Right, here we go. To get it in time with the guitar. This is what I want to say to you. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Listen when I'm trying to say to you. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. 'Cause you won't turn your back on me. You never did yet. You never did yet. This is what I want to say to you. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Listen when I try to say to you. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. 'Cause you can take anything I throw at you on your shoulders, on your shoulders. Turn your back on me. You never did yet. You never did yet. This is what I want to say to you. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Listen when I try to say to you. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. That's the end. Right, well, we're still in the hall. Let's come back into the room and talk about the next song. I'm going to have to pause this because I've got to set up a couple of things. But my next song is called Winter. And I don't know about any of you guys, but I know we're coming into summer now. But in the winter, I do find the grey skies and general lack of light a bit of a challenge. So it's a song about SAD. It's kind of sad and happy at the same time. So I will probably tell the people in the background to quiet down a little bit because there's a bit of noise spill. And then we'll go into the next song, which is called Winter. Let's just pause this. Right, we are back in the room and it's all quiet at the moment for a bit of winter. So I'm going to try and create a guitar loop. Let's get some keyboard wash going again, shall we? We're in D minor now. I'm just going to try that again. Feeling cold to the power of 10, chasing down October sun again, to feel it on my skin while there's time before it goes back down below the line. Days and nights begin to lose their thread, and the fading light becomes the dread. Wish the light box by my bed could throw a switch inside my head. All the days, all the years, all the days that you were here, you have followed every tear, you helped me through the winter. Blinds are drawn down against the cold, the natural world outside my door on hold, like the dreams are where I hope to be. 6 years on from the big freeze, all the days, all the years, all the ways that you were here, you have followed every tear, you helped me through the winter. The winter. Right, well, how am I going to turn that keyboard off? I think I've wedged the sustain pedal under something, so hold on a second. There we go. Okay, well, here's another little one, and this is called Knees, and this is just all about that whole thing, and I'm sure some of you are finding at the moment with the lockdown is you just don't know what's going to happen in the future. So we're sort of living day to day. Some of us that work in schools aren't really sure what's going to happen in the next couple of months. It's strange times for sure. And this is just really a song that's just about kind of trying to be okay in the present moment, not regretting things that have gone before that have brought you here, and not worrying about what's ahead. So I hope you enjoy this one. It's called Knees. I'm going to put some Hall again on. I fall on my knees just to say please help me find clear peace of mind. To know you in real time is all that I ask. No fear of the future, no regret from the past. Can't go anywhere today. Won't let anyone see me this way. Been on this failure train much too long, with my family waiting for me to be strong. I've been running around all over town, trying to make my life count for something like this heaven and earth to move. Like I've got something to prove to whom I don't know. Can't go anywhere today without your love to light up my way. Breathe your precious love into my bones till I'm certain I'm not alone. I fall on my knees just to say please help me find clear peace of mind. Right, well, we're going to move on now to some songs that I have been doing in school, and sometimes we get asked to sort of write things that go with the topic that is being covered. And in year 3, the Egyptians is a very popular subject. So I'm going to play for you a song called "Let Me Out," and it's about this guy. Oh, you can't really see it here. Tutankhamun. He is. Apologies for the historical inaccuracies in this song, but it's just the way it went. Let's just get a bit of blue tack so I can glue up my lyrics here. This is "Let Me Out," or "A Fun Sarcophagi to Be With." So, I don't know about you, but Egyptian art is a strange thing, because you often see in these ancient bits of hieroglyphics and papyrus and on the walls of various things, people whose torso is facing forwards, but the legs kind of go to the side. So that was really kicked off the song. And the other one is the classic. That's a very kind of bit probably a little cliched, but that's sort of what people associate with something Middle Eastern or Egyptian, that kind of Arabic sound in the minor key there. So let's see how we go. Is that loud enough? There's the piano. Here we go. So, my body's facing forward, but my legs are to the side, and I'm not looking forward to the day I'm mummified, locked in a tomb for 1,000 years. Sand in my nose and sand in my ears. Let me out of this pyramid. Let me out of this pyramid. Let me out of this pyramid. Hurry, Howard Carter, let me out. The blocks of stone are heavy and there isn't any light. The golden mask upon my face is really rather tight. Locked in a tomb for 1,000 years. Sand in my nose and sand in my ears. You know what's coming next. Let me out of this pyramid. Let me out of this pyramid. Let me out of this pyramid. Hurry, Howard Carter, let me out. My name is Tutankhamun, to my friends I'm just King Tut. I had a very lavish life before short it was cut. Locked in a tomb for 1,000 years. Sand in my nose and sand in my ears. Let me out of this pyramid. Let me out of this pyramid. Let me out of this pyramid. Hurry, Howard Carter, be a dear and let me out. So I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, my chair's gone down. That's Let Me Out. That's one of our school songs. The next one I want to do, we do a lot of seasonal things, and Dylan, who was a colleague in school, wrote a very beautiful song that we do with the reception children, and it's called Jack Frost. So I'm going to get my guitar again, so we're just going to pause briefly. Okay, so it's got this sort of rather haunting little motif in it. So it goes like this. There is snow upon the hill, and the air is frozen still. Can you feel the chill of old Jack Frost? There is snow upon the hill, and the air is frozen still. Can you feel the chill of old Jack Frost? Jack Frost makes the whole world white. He's been working through the night, shining, glistening so bright. Can you feel the chill of old Jack Frost? So that's old Jack Frost. Well, I think the next one is also a seasonal song that we do, and it's about the British summertime and how reliable or otherwise it can be. And some of these songs, we try to do them in a fairly kind of not a particularly modern style, because we don't want them to date, and we like to sort of come back to them. So there's a sort of slightly music hall feel to some of these. Here is the British Summertime. I need to pause and get rid of this guitar. Okay, a little bit of the British Summertime. This one I wrote last summer, and Here it is. In the British summertime, if the sun decides to shine, we'll be playing on the beach, having a peachy time. Build a sandcastle high, hope it stands against the tide. In the British summertime, if the sun decides to shine. Well, here's hoping. In the British summertime, if the sun decides to shine, we'll be playing on the swings, slides and other things at the park. Have a picnic on the grass, try and make your ice cream last. In the British summertime, if the sun decides to shine. In the British summertime, if the sun forgets to shine. We've all been there. We'll be sitting on the sofa, watching the rain outside, doing things to pass the time. Scrabble, box set, Netflix, saying things like never mind. We've all done it. In the British summertime, if the sun forgets to shine. So that's that one. Right, well, you've been very patient listening to all my musings and singings. I think I'm going to do a little bit of a scenery change and play you on the big beast behind me, my piano, some tunes that I have written, which are a bit more like classical pieces, and I'm going to talk a little bit about those as well. So bear with for a couple of minutes. I will move things around and I will see you over at the piano. Right, we're ready to go again. Here I am at the big beast, my piano, and going to play a couple of things for you. First of all, yeah, we play a piece at school which has got this sort of, I suppose it's a sort of folk, false baroque type of thing where it goes like, you know what's coming next? So the original for that was a piece that I wrote a long time ago called I Will Not Forget You, and I just love in the major scale, for example we're in A here, when you've got the 7 and 8th and then the 3rd and the 4th, little clashes where those kind of things. So this is I Will Not Forget You. Very short. Don't want to bore you with these pieces, so yeah, that's that one. And yeah, and another piece that I have written. I haven't written many tunes that have made me money. One was the theme tune for a rugby programme, and the other was a children's Christmas song. But none of these have really brought in the bacon, but they do bring me a lot of satisfaction. So the next one is a piece that I wrote for a friend who made a film about this whole area of very pertinent in our age of human trafficking, and I wanted it to sound a little bit European, possibly Eastern European, and possibly with a bit of a kind of Chopin sort of influence to it. So I reached for A minor, and often when you're playing A minor you sort of want to go, and that's just a bit obvious, or to the 4, to the D minor, that's also a bit obvious. So maybe it's better to go A minor and then go to G minor. So I will attempt to play for you Sorrow. That's Sorrow. Okay, well, the next piece is something that I've always wanted to have a piece that had a continuous note that goes through the whole thing. And I think this just comes back to what I was saying at the beginning. Our families are so central. My grandfather used to tell this gag about, God gave us our families, thank God we can choose our friends. Which is, there's an element of truth in that, but our loved ones are there for us, and it's the thread going right through the middle is this one. So we might go away on our journey up here, but we always come back to home, and then we might go down there and we always come back down to home. So it's the D that goes through everything, and I have to keep playing it and swapping hands while I play other things. So I'll play it for a while and see how we get on. Another very, very simple piece. I seem to have a car revving outside now, but I guess that all adds to the fun. So this is my final piece. Thank you so much. You have all been a fantastic audience today. I'm not sure what you're going to make of it, but I really want you to enjoy it. And please check out the links in the description below if you want to know more about the Preludes project or anything about my music. So this is called Family. been nice spending time with you. See you soon.
Well, thank you so much, Charlie. That was fantastic, really lovely, and I hope you enjoyed performing that your songs to us. Coming up later this week, we have Andrew Green, who's going to give a really interesting discussion and sort of talk about the Lark Ascending and Mary Hall, the violinist who it was dedicated to. Mary Hall was actually a fantastic violinist, international reputation, but not somebody that we know very much about. So Andrew Green has delved into the archives and found a lot of interesting material about Mary Hall and her relationship with Vaughan Williams and her career as well. So we'll be really given a great insight into that. And of course, the Lark Ascending, it's the 100th anniversary this year. That will be taking place in December the 15th, on December the 15th at Sherhampton Village Hall. So that's the violin and piano version, which was first performed by Mary Hall all those years ago. Then on Sunday, we have Bernhard Kane, and he's arrived back in UK on UK soil. So he'll be entertaining from the house in Gloucester. So we look forward to Bernhard's programme. And then after that, we'll be probably moving to once a week on Sundays as the summer kicks in and everybody's spending much more time outdoors. So for the moment, we'll look forward to seeing you for the rest of the week. This Thursday, that's Andrew Green, and Sunday at the later time on Sunday will be 6 o'clock with Bernhard. Andrew Green will be 3 o'clock on Thursday. So take care. Hope you're enjoying these programs, and we'll look forward to seeing you, I hope, in the autumn back in concert halls and on the platform. Bye for now.
I don't know, it's off, man. Yeah.